Guys, welcome back to XTA. Today we're going to talk about an application called Light Flow. It's an application that gives you the ability of controlling your notification light on your device, the ability to basically even turn it on some devices, example the Nexus 6, because by default it's not there. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to see how important this application is for any device that has a notification light to be able to basically control it and have more functionality out of that. Let's check it out. The first thing out of the box I want to mention to you guys is there's two versions of the application, Light Flow and there's a Light Flow Pro. The Light Flow Free is the actual application that you can definitely download and check it out and see if it actually is compatible with your device. Once you do realize if it is or isn't working for you, you may want to consider going to Pro. If you're a Nexus 6 owner, you definitely want to go into a Pro version. We'll get into that in a second. The main thing you want to basically check out is that the Nexus 6 does have a notification light that's built into the top speaker. Unfortunately, there is no code in the actual operating system that enables the system to use this to actually notify us of messages or missed calls or anything like that. We do have the ability of using the ambient light, which is as anytime you pick up your device, you get this. Short of that, let's just get in directly within Light Flow. And why is this a required app for us here on XTA? Or anybody that has an actual, Android device that uses notification lights. We get the ability of actually controlling how our notification light works and what it does, how frequent it goes, the colors. We can even go down to customizing it to the app level. It's not just a general message, meaning if you get a text message, you just get that color. Meaning if you get a text message using Hangout, you'll get a blue color. And if you get a text message using your actual notification, your text messaging MMS application, you'll get a white color. You have red for missed calls. You can obviously customize them. You can change the frequency. You can also change basically what it does as far as the ringer, as well as when it's vibrating on your device. And you can add different things. If you go back to the main home screen, there's an option here where it says More Apps. This is actually the list of apps that this application supports. We'll go back. We don't want to install this one. And you can see that the list is actually quite extensive. It gives you the ability to basically see what it's compatible with. Also, if you don't have that, you can download it. You have the ability of going into sleep mode, stop notification. You have also the ability of basically setting the notification to be compatible with your system notification, meaning if you swipe a notification away, it will not only remove the Light Flow notification, which is the light, but it also removes the system notification, which actually kind of works better for you. You can do it that way, or you can basically keep it where it just removes the Light Flow option. So the other options we have in here essentially is, as I mentioned before, is the notification settings. You can go in, customize different things. We can go into the Gmail one, and then we can change the color as much what our system can do. And then we can also customize basically the clear notification style, enabling pop-ups and so on. Most of them are pretty much self-set. You don't have to worry about setting them up separately. You do have the ability, again, it comes preset with certain things and you can change them. The best way to basically see what you have and what you don't have is you go into settings and you go into the labs section. And this is basically audio focus ignored. You have force vibration, notification vibration. These are just the additional things that are trying to be basically in test versions. Increased battery drain if you wanted to start working into basically heavier alerts, more consistent alert. Nfc settings, right to NFC tag if you want to try to use an NFC tag to basically initiate activities within Light Flow. LED control style, we have the ability of going on battery, on charge. It tells you how you want to do it. We'll go back one more time. Sleep settings, this is in case you do want to actually have some sleep. Notification lights can come through with messages at night. This gives you the ability of controlling how frequent or how bright the light is. So by default, I set it to be a 30% LED for me, and I have it controlled by time. You can control it by NFC if you have an NFC tag by your bedside and you want to basically initiate it on and off. But if you don't, you can use it within. I have it start end time LED type light. Again, very nice, very easy permissions here. There is a section here is, persistent icon. This is just to show the persistent icon here. And if you don't want it, you can disable it. It's to your preference. The main benefit of this when you get into root devices and why you need the Pro version to be able to use these functionalities is without root, this app will not work on the Nexus 6. Now, it may work fine on your system, and if it doesn't, they do have a compatibility mode. There's a Samsung, an HTC, a reset charge. This one doesn't work here. The Nexus 5 Force LED reset, and then the USA and Canada Samsung Galaxy S3 mode. Again, different options. I'm not going to go into everything, and then of course we have the LED control, main LED control, so on, and you have the ability of actually kind of going in and setting everything up. So from what you guys see with the hands-on, the application itself is really, I wouldn't say necessarily a complicated application to really set up, because out of the box, once you install it and turn it on, if you don't need root, it's on, it's ready for you to go in. It does have a very nice material design, so from the aesthetics point of view, it's really nice. There's a free and there is a pro version. I showed you guys the pro version as I mentioned in the hands-on. This is something that I find more functional because of the Nexus 6. The Nexus 6 by default did not have a notification light, and what we did is with this application and root functionalities, we were able to basically get that notification light to work, but not only that, be able to customize it. Your obviously experience will be different depending on the device you're using this on. If you do have a notification light, this is something that it works very nice. There are some options in there for people that don't have a notification light on their system, and what it does is if you have light up screen buttons on the bottom, or even the ability to use your flashlight. So there are other options you could use within this application outside of just using the LED light. So light flow essentially is a way for you to be able to control the way your system notifies you of things. It has a sleep mode, it has the ability of interacting with external applications, so you have the ability of using like Tasker or even using NFC tags to trigger functionalities within light flow. I like the application. I really found it very, very functional. It works very nice on my Nexus 6 as well as the Note 4, and I've used it before. So definitely check them out. They do have compatibility mode for HTC, Samsung, and other main devices that are popular on the market right now. So if you have a device that does have a notification light, or you'd like to be able to control how your system notifies you, please check it out. Let me know what you guys think. As usual, like and subscribe to this channel, like and subscribe to my channel, and keep an eye out for all the videos that we're putting out here from our coverage on CES. We have some videos that are going to be coming out on the main channel, and some videos that will come out on our secondary channel. So as usual, we'll see you guys soon.